Special gathering. Competitors from around the world will try their hand at a game that requires an opponent, a brain, and a deck. The strategy is not to be the strongest or the fastest, but to be the smartest. And at stake is a lot of money and a lot of prestige. Over 170 competitors vying for $250,000 in prize money have come to Seattle for the 1997 Magic the Gathering Pro Tour World Championships. It's a game of skill, intellect, and the luck of the draw. And these are among the thousands of cards that go into the building of a tournament deck. Jeff Dene has more.
Deck construction is one of the most important elements of tournament play. Players can spend from anywhere from 2 hours to create their decks to weeks or even months. Players start with land in their decks. Land allows them to get mana to cast their creatures and spells. Once you've decided on the amount of land in your deck, you move on to creatures. Creatures are very important. Creatures allow you to attack your opponent and reduces life total to 0. That's how you win the game. Once you've chosen some good creatures for your deck, you can move on to spells. You want to choose spells which work well with your deck and allow you to manipulate the game in such a way that you can win the game. Once you've taken all these elements into consideration, you have what it takes for an effective tournament-level deck.
Magic's been compared to a combination of chess, poker, and bridge. Let's hear what the players have to say about it.
Magic is a very intellectual game.
You're not just using intelligence, but you're using it in an exciting, fascinating way.
I think it's kind of a combination between math and sport.
There's a strong mathematical element to the game, problem-solving sort of skills that are used.
There's a lot of strategy involved in the game.
You always have new opponents, you always have new strategies.
You never run into the same game, never draw the same hand. It's a perfect mixture of skill and luck.
The money's nice, though. I mean, that's really helpful.
You can play Magic wherever you want, so you just sit down on the floor and play.
It's a game that pushes you to your limit in both a competitive, creative, and an intellectual means.
It's an incredible game. It's the best game in the world. It's so, by far, the best game in the world.
Magic the Gathering's Pro Tour has been all over the map. It's been quite a year.
We started in Seattle, where Australia's Tom Champagne capitalized on a costly mistake by Mark Justice to claim the 1996 World Championship title. Pro Tour Atlanta was the next stop, where underdog Frank Adler of Germany defeated veteran Darwin Castle. Pro Tour Dallas was an opportunity for two former junior players to make their mark on the Pro Tour. Canadian Paul McCabe edged out American Jason Zila for the win. In Los Angeles, Finn Tommy Hovey took the title from American David Mills in a hard-fought battle. The Pro Tour moved to Paris, France, where two of the game's top stars, Mark Justice and Mike Long, went head-to-head in the most talked-about duel of the year. Mike squeaked out a victory using every ounce of his trademark mental game. In New York, Canadian Terry Borer, a former junior champion, crushed Ivan Stanov of the Czech Republic.
I'm really glad that I've won and I had a chance to play in this Pro Tour.
And our final stop on the road to this year's World Championships was Columbus, Ohio, where newcomer Justin Gary claimed the title of U.S. National Champion.
Magic is truly an international phenomenon, with 33 other countries holding national championships. Two of the highest-ranked players in the game are Mike Long and Mark Justice.
Mike Long is, I consider him my friend and my chief competitor. There is no one I respect more in Magic than Mike Long. Mike Long is more of a, not quite a Dennis Rodman. He's not quite as vulgar or crude, so to speak.
Raise your hand if you weren't trying to get a free win for completely the cheapest weed street in the world.
I'm definitely not Dennis Rodman. I'm Michael Jordan.
He's loud and he's a showman. But he's definitely that wild man image, where I might be quiet and pretty much keep to myself.
Mark and I go way back. We've played each other again and again and again in clutch situations, and we've always seemed to come out pretty well.
I think that's run into me. Good strong advice.
Mike's humility is his greatest asset.
Mark just is very willful. and he's very passionate about the game. He's very passionate about winning. He's sometimes absolutely brilliant player, inspiring to watch.
He's very entertaining to both play against and to watch. He's a great asset to our sport. Mike doesn't realize this is Mike now. I got the home court.
He needs all the help he can get, so it's always strong.
Hey, nothing like a pile of cash to bring out that competitive spirit. Top prize is $34,000. Second place, $22,000. Third and fourth, $12,000. Hey, stick around. We've got quarterfinal action coming up.
Is there more to entertainment than 500-channel TV and zillion-dollar movies? Turning the sound up and your mind off? Is there still a place where fun involves thinking, imagining, doing? Some of us think so, and we find it in a game. Magic the Gathering. All you need to play is a brain, a deck, and a friend.
Like proper diet and exercise.